Hey, the reason my name is Michael because of Jordan.
Oh fuck! All right.
I doubt that you're Spanish.
No, he did. No,
Yo.
dead ass.
Really?
Yeah.
My dad, bro.
He's my dad's favorite player, so he named him Jordan.
Oh,
Remember,
man.
Michael was born in 90, and Jordan's best season was 91. So you're talking.
Touche.
There you go.
Funny because my favorite player is Kobe. But
RIP. Oh, yo, RIP.
for real. It's gonna be special, fellas. This documentary, this docuseries.
No. As a Bulls fan and a total Michael Jordan stan growing up, I can't wait to get the behind the scenes of back in those days. We didn't have all the access that we have to the athletes and the behind the scenes and all this stuff. Sort of like I amaze at all like at the kids these days of all the access they have and potentially to be able to talk to their idols and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. Like you can directly contact or message LeBron or you know what I mean, or Dame Lillard or Kevin Durant. They can talk back to you. Like I never got that. So like to be able to get this doc and to see the behind the scenes and how Phil orchestrated all this and how much of an asshole as a teammate Jordan was and how he got like I just can't wait for all this, man. I am so amped and so excited right now.
Yep.
And that's why we ended it early. We ended this pod right on time so everyone can go and watch it.
Real quick. I just want to I know just so I guess 15 seconds for each person. What are you most looking forward to about this? I guess we'll start with X. What are you most looking forward to real quick about this podcast? I'm sorry, about this the documentary.
I know everyone knows the truth about the situation on how their GM basically end of that last championship run when they got their 5th title into their 6th title, he was like, look, we're not re-signing anybody. We're trading all the old players. Like, I want to know that dynamic. And I think that it's very important because there was a rift and Phil Jackson kept it together. And that whole team was like, you know what? We know what's going to happen. So let's make the best of every single moment that we have left together. So.
What about you, Mike?
Yeah, I'm just kind of looking forward to like I said, all the behind the scenes footage we can see with the whole Michael Jordan. And I'm a huge Scottie Pippen fan, so I kind of want to see how that relationship was as well. I'm hoping they kind of give him some love as well. And yeah, just kind of see how much of an asshole he was because I love it.
Oh, Joshua, what about you?
I mean, I think for me it's kind of the inside of like what was the what was the not the motivation, I guess, but what kind of had them in the mindset of knowing like after they won that first one that this is something that they could potentially do 2 more times, repeat what they had done once already. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to.
TJ, before I give my bit, what are you most looking forward to if you had to single that out?
I'm most looking forward to the inner workings of the Phil and Michael Jordan relationship and how they went about orchestrating, puppeteering and pulling the strings and orchestrating the team and the dynamics. I'm a former coach, high school basketball coach, so that dynamic really interests me. So I would say that.
Nice
I love it. And to finish it off, I'm looking forward to the savagery of Michael Jordan to see how far he really went as a teammate. We all know, like you said, we didn't really have access to him in terms of social media, but for some reason, everyone knows he was an asshole and a jackass as a teammate. But to actually get the behind the scenes and the real footage of what that was like, I want to know whether it was overblown or understated. That's what I'm super looking forward to.
This
I can tell.
The director of the doc told him because they'd agreed upon he would shoot it, but they wouldn't get released unless the director and I believe Michael Jordan both agreed on it. That was the only way it was ever going to get released. And because at that time, access to them was like very hard to get.
Yeah.
And Mike was very concerned at first that when it got released that he would be made to look like an asshole. And the director, he was like, people aren't going to understand. People aren't going to get the fact that I'm doing this to get the best out of these people. Similar to like what Kobe, I think, has done in the past too. Just that mentality, that alpha mentality. And the director looked at him and was like, then help them understand.
Yep.
Then work with me. Let's help them understand. So I'm curious to see how that.
Let's find out, fellas.
Right?
Let's find out. We got 10 minutes, man. I love you guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Happy first round. Look at Joe in the back.
A little surprise.
Big Joe.
Joe say.
Salute, brothers.
Maybe we can do shit.
Rambo.